Hello, Libras. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is for the week of June 5th through 11th. It's for all Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, cross-watching. Libras, you guys have been coming up in a lot of the other videos, so you might want to cross-watch to see if you show up in a loved one's video. I did do a money and career for June and another reading, a bonus tarot reading with all the planetary energy going on. So you might want to check those out. Also, your yearly reading, it's time stamped for every month. So you might want to check out the month of June and check out other areas of your chart. So let's get into this with your overarching energy of reveal what needs to be seen, Libras. So, pulling your head out of the sand, you might be having some epiphanies this week. There may be some things that are coming to light. You may have to share things with others so that they can see that the way the things are. Let's get into the tarot. I'm doing it a little differently. So every card has a meaning, but I'll still read intuitively. Most of the readings, you guys are second to last, have been far longer periods than just this week. A lot of change going on, a lot of major arcana. So let's see what you have. In your past position, you have the Six of Swords, a card of transition. With this reveal, what needs to be seen, you may have recently made some decisions to do things differently, and you're transitioning and moving into things that make you feel more peaceful. Your current energy is the wonderful, abundant Ten of Pentacles. Pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That is definitely about hitting the jackpot, feeling good emotionally and spiritually, steady and secure, but also money coming in, abundance. And then you have the King of Pentacles. Some of you might be getting opportunities to move up in your work or your job, become a boss, receiving bonuses. For someone, I think maybe you're getting a profit sharing or something if you're retiring, Libras. But I feel like this is like you're rising to the top. You're at the top of your game. And the Pentacles do relate to your money in your career and your physical world, but also, as I said, emotionally feeling steady and secure. And you have that Six of Swords about moving into something that feels more steady. Okay, so aside from you, Libras, Cancer has come out in just about every reading. And this is the card that represents you. It's the card of Cancer. It's the Chariot. It is about taking your things that are in your head and grounding them. It's about strength, determination, freedom, moving on. So I love that energy for you. You have the Page of Swords as the person or situation nearest to you. You have the Six of Pentacles as your advice. And you have the Eight of Cups as your outcome. Okay, so you're transitioning, changing. The Eight of Cups is definitely about moving on, letting go of things that you don't need. And the Six of Swords is the same. It's getting rid of anything that makes you feel unsteady or insecure, or you just don't like that feeling when it could be a person you're leaving behind. It could be a situation, a job, as I said. Maybe you're changing jobs because you just don't feel like you're appreciated. You don't feel when you're there, you're made to feel off kilter. In the reveal what needs to be seen, there may be things that you're sharing with others, and then and in doing so and figuring things out, you're deciding what you're leaving behind and what you're pursuing. The rest of the cards here are so positive. Now, again, with the balance here of the Six of Pentacles, this can be an inheritance, a bonus, finances coming in, balancing your finances, balancing your emotions. So you have a couple of cards here. These three cards are all about gaining balance and financially, balancing your checkbook. Maybe you're reorganizing your finances. Maybe you're paying off things and you're finally your house is paid off, your car is paid off. You've reorganized. You've got this bonus and you put this money into an investment that's paid off. Whatever it is what you're doing is paying off here, Libras. And make sure that you are following your passions. With the Chariot card, this is a card, some of you are physically moving, buying a house. That could be, you could be, building your own home, buying a house, physically moving with these two cards. This can be, relocating to another area where you feel more aligned with who you are, leaving behind the things that you don't need to bring with you. For some of you, I feel like you're purging your personal belongings. You may not physically move, but you may change the way, like a shift in where you live, so that you might completely redecorate, paint the walls, buy new furnishings, get rid of old stuff that's been just bogging you down. It's a transition into things of having things around you that make you feel that feel luxurious to you. It doesn't have to be an expensive item, but it has to be something that feels luxurious to you. This Page of Swords is about getting very clear about what you want. It's about being very clear-minded, and it's about speaking up for yourself, communicating clearly your thoughts and what it is you want. And so for some of you, I feel like you are going to be having to say, it may be in writing, you might be writing your letter of resignation. You might be writing a letter to someone who you feel has treated you unfairly. But you are ready for the truth to come out and move into steadiness. If there's been things going on, Libra, I feel like, I don't know who this is for, but for at least one of you out there, you've been feeling so unsteady because you feel like there's been things that are being hidden from you. There's things that people aren't being completely honest and open. There's stuff going on behind your back. You are going to realize what those things are. You're going to move away from them. You're going to be clear about what it is you will and will not accept. And you're going to tell people. And it's going to bring with that, it's going to bring you a feeling of security. The things that you're doing, if it's at work, if you could be exposing some things at the workplace that are going on, that are incorrect, that are wrong, and it could, level you up. It could be just things in your life that you just are unwilling to accept anymore, and you're moving on from that. But whatever it is, you're on the cusp of moving into something that feels really steady, strong, and secure. And you may have recently done this because that Six of Swords is in your past position. You may have been working on this for some time, and now you really are ready to move. And you're feeling so much better because that time period is over. But you might be having, with that reveal what needs to be seen, you might be having to tell people a cold, hard truth, or something that you discovered that you're not willing to accept anymore. And in doing so, you're going to be strong and determined, and it's going to bring you freedom. It's going to bring you freedom and stability. That's what I have for you, Libras. I love this very powerful reading. And I think whenever you're watching it is probably the right time. I appreciate your taking your time out of your day to watch a video from me. It means a lot. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week.